opinion. My opinion is this. What is the point in having a drug test if you're going to ignore the results? Number one. Number two, again, the worst case scenario, boxing is the only place you can legally get killed. People are paying to watch this fight. It's one man hitting another. And especially in this situation where guys come down in weight, it's all the same, don't do it. He's saying he can do it. A fight's come up in weight. You've seen a drug that will help mask other drugs. That's what that drug does also as well. So the question is, one, how do you get in the system? These are conversations that can be had after Saturday. Two, the Boxing Board of Control cannot U-turn because it will undermine them. It will undermine the whole fundamental system of any jurisdiction they have on boxing. They will set precedent for it happening again and again and again. They can't. So what will the businessmen do on this side? Will they try and do it via, I don't know, a Luxembourg license, another kind of licensing committee to make the fight go on? Now, this is business. This is the business side of it. But the worst case scenario, and you're not saying it will happen, you're saying it can happen. It's somebody's life at stake. And therefore, say for instance, this is really bad. Say for instance, Conor really hurts Chris.
Yeah.
Does he then legally get done for assault? If he killed him, he get done for murder. But there's a case, there's an argument there. Because he's taken a drug that you're not supposed. A drug has been found in his system. Sorry.
If he gets,
I love both fighters. And both these guys are good guys. I love both fighters. But there's something not right there. It's in your system. How's it got there?
And those are the words of Johnny Nelson. As Johnny Nelson breaks down his thoughts about Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn, and the drug test that we received. And he had some great points. If you guys knew, if Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, if they knew weeks ago, why wasn't it addressed then? And it makes Matchroom look bad. It makes VADA look bad as well. Because those guys held information from the public that for whatever reason now has just came public. It should have been public 4 weeks ago. Another question, like, how did it get there in the first place? That's really the $100 million question, because why would Conor Benn be using those type of drugs? Why would Conor Benn be using anything anyway? And if they were going to go back on their own laws, why are they even there? Why was VADA even involved in these negotiations and getting this fight, or making sure this fight was safe and sound for everyone involved? If you're only going to get a result, sit on the result, and then later release it. Because between week 1 and week 4, okay, because this is supposed to have been 4 weeks ago that this was found out about, okay? This was discovered 4 weeks ago. What went down, or what went on within weeks 1 through weeks 4? What type of conversations were being spoken about? That would be a thing that I would question. Like, wait, you guys knew how long? Why didn't you say anything? What were you discussing during those times? Were you trying to find a way around what you already found? Bars. What was really going on with VADA? Or should I say BBBSC, which was VADA, because VADA was the drug testing organization. And really, they are affiliated with the WBC, okay? And it trickles all the way down. So whoever's involved with VADA, who's ever in charge of VADA, has to be held responsible. Okay, I think this is a little different from what we think it is. I think that VADA should be reprimanded because of the amount of time that they delayed with having information that they should have revealed. Counterpunch. See, the question is, it's not the fact that he tested dirty. It's the fact that when did he test dirty, and the fact that why didn't you say he tested dirty? Were you trying to figure out what you were going to do because of the money involved and because of the huge promotional company? Matchroom, attached to Eddie Hearn, of course, and DAZN. Were you guys talking and thinking about that, deciding, okay, well, hey, this is a big fight. Should we or should we not allow this to happen? We should just go on and allow UCAD to take over this. They were clean over there, so maybe we should just sweep our shit under the rug. Those are the type of things that I believe, okay, that I can speculate happened. Because at the end of the day, someone has to be accountable. And at this point, you really can't blame the fighter. After the false reading, you have to blame the people that detected the false finding, or should I say the positive findings. Now, Johnny Nelson has a great point. Okay? He has a great point because at the end of the day, these guys have to be accountable. They can't go back and say, well, you know what? I believe that we need to see what the B sample is and all this, that, and the other. No. You've already found out what you wanted to find out. You wanted it. You got it. That's why you were hired. So do your job. Point blank. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Johnny Nelson breaking it down, blasting VADA, and questioning their integrity. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.